Hey, welcome back to Journey with Red right here on YouTube. I'm definitely hoping that you went ahead and subscribed to the channel because I'm going to be pumping these out constantly. It's like a vlog of my life, what I go through, you know, the wins, the losses, all that other good stuff wrapped up in between. That's on the trailer video, so I don't have to go through all of that. What I wanted to talk about on this clip is about knowing your worth, okay? And you know, it's very, very important that you always have a sense of your worth. We've been trained to believe that other people, they define our worth. That is so far from the truth that it is just crazy. Okay? You define your worth. Case in point. Okay, and since it's a vlog, I might as well start sharing stuff. I have been in situations with people where I've been part of a project. I've helped them get further, I've helped them using the skill set that I have. And admittedly, I don't want to learn that, I'm not going to learn that, that's what you do. However, whenever these people get to, I guess, the place where they feel comfortable, all of a sudden I'm worthless. The venom that spews out their mouth, I could have did that on my own. I didn't need your help. I could have got anybody else to do it. You know what? This is the sad yet true fact, okay? People use you wanting them to validate your worth as control. Because when you think about it, if someone else is defining your worth, okay, they absolutely control you. They have the ability to build you up or break you down. A pat on the back, oh, that was a great job. Oh, you suck. I should have got somebody else to do it. You know, it's two different things. It's two different ways of approaching the situation. But one thing stays constant. They now control you. Mindset. It's really all about your mindset and how you view yourself. I have once again said this for years. Stop seeking validation. Okay? If you find that the help or the assistance or whatever it is that you're giving is not received with gratitude, with at least a thank you, with at least, hey, listen, you got me out of this, I appreciate you. If it's not being returned with that, pull back your assistance. Pull back your help. Pull back all the things that you're giving of yourself to someone else that is using it as a tool to make you or break you, to bring you up or bring you down. You've got to start taking control out of the hands of other people. Okay? At the end of the day, this is your freaking life. Nobody else's. Another thing I've been saying for years, I have never been to a funeral where everybody is like, oh my God, he's gone. Listen, I can't go on without this person. Put me in the coffin next to him, put him dirt, and nobody pull me out. Nobody does that. Okay, because people want to go ahead and enjoy their life as well. And you know what, to be completely transparent, you know, we've all lost loved ones. I've lost loved ones, okay? After my grandmother passed, I was in a tailspin for like a whole year, okay? And that's like a whole nother 10 episodes. But I came to realize that my grandmother would want me to go on with my life. My grandmother would want me to go and be all that I can be. You know, and the only way that you can be all that you can be is to believe in your worth. I don't care if you're an artist, you're an author, you're a fitness trainer. It doesn't really matter. You have to decide that, hey, listen, there's a level above this. I can reach that next level. Again, people will, out of fear of you getting it, you know, that whole crab in the barrel stuff really works. You know, I've said this, you know, for eons. People will always see your value. They will always see your worth. They will always see what you're capable of before you see it. And knowing that, people will try to break you down because they're afraid that you're going to get ahead. You're going to get ahead of them. So here comes the banana peels. Here comes the foot in front of the steps so that you can fall down. Here comes all of that stuff. You know, whether it's done intentionally or subconsciously, that's not my problem. That's their problem. What you have to do is you have to continue to build upon yourself. That's how you build your self-worth. You go out there, you learn a new skill. How many times have you heard people tell you, oh, I can't go back to school, I'm too old for that, I can't learn nothing. Your brain is still working, you can learn whatever you want to learn. You just have to believe that you can learn it. In the last episode, I talked about people like Bezos and Elon Musk and Grant Cardone. Do you think that their worth, and be honest with me, do you think their worth is based on what other people think? Because at the end of the day, if Elon Musk or Grant or, Jeff Bezos said, you know what, I ain't got nothing better to do today, I'm just going to break off $1 million and give it to you, nobody would say no. Nobody, because you're going to look at, automatically you're going to look at it, these three people that he just named are worth millions, if not billions of dollars. That $1 million they're giving me is not going to hurt them at all. So, in your mind, you've already perceived their worth and their value. Why aren't you doing that with your own mind? This is kind of piggybacks off of that whole goal thing that I was talking about. If you believe you can't do it, you can't do it. If you believe that you can do it, you will do it. That's what it's all about. Belief in your worth, what you're capable of doing. Now, if you start crowdsourcing your worth, you're going to come back with a bunch of conflicting answers. You might get a few people say, yeah, you can do it. You probably could. Yeah, why not? And you might get the other side be like, oh, you never did nothing like that. You're not going to be able to do it. But this should be a conversation you're having with yourself, not with anyone else. Like I said, being as a vlog, I have broken my back for people. And I'm not saying that to brag or boast or anything. I have left myself by the wayside, crumpled, broken, where I had to rebuild myself, where I had to refine my self-worth. These people don't care. They got what they needed. They got where they needed to get to. They don't care about you anymore. Keep that in mind. I'm not saying cut off the world. I'm not saying be selfish. But there has to be a time where you invest in yourself. Nobody goes into the bank and says, here's $100,000. Whoever is in overdraft right now, put that in their account. Doesn't happen. I've never seen that happen. So why don't you do like everybody else is doing and begin investing in yourself? Begin believing in yourself. Begin to believe that you can grow further than your wildest imagination, your wildest dreams. That's what makes these goals become reality. These desires, these dreams, everything. I was going through my Google Drive last week. Do you know how many books that I started writing that I never finished? I'm going to tell you a story. My first book, The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. And, when I recant this story, it still hurts me to the core. Okay, I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. When I wrote that book, I asked this person that was supposed to be, quote unquote, close to me. Okay? And I said, hey, listen, can you do me a favor? I'm excited. It's my first book. Could you just do me a favor and proofread it for me? Make sure there's not like crazy errors and stuff like that, misspelled words, all of that stuff, And the person said, yeah, sure. So a week later, I'm like, did you go through the file yet? Did you make any corrections? Did I do anything wrong? Was I using bad grammar or anything? Oh, I didn't have a chance to do it. So I decided I would go through the book chapter by chapter myself. Okay, and I took like one chapter a day, read it over and over again. I proofread it myself. Okay, and they say you're never supposed to do that, but I did it. I had no choice. So when I got that part done, I'm sitting in the car with this person and strangely enough, going through a car wash, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and just self-publish this book. I found a site where I could self-publish and they would distribute it to all these different outlets, and I was happy. I was definitely happy, and I thought that this person would want to celebrate with me. What this person turned around to do during this whole car wash was decide to tell me all the reasons why I shouldn't get that book published. I mean, yelling at the top of their lungs. What if you end up on Oprah? I'm sitting there saying that would be win-win for me, and all these other things. What about the children? What the backlash about that? I'm not saying anything in the book, but the experiences that Black and brown people go through in this country, and I based it on the experiences that I have actually seen and witnessed. And I don't think you should get it published. I went ahead and got it published because, see, that's what I'm talking about. People will see your potential before you do. And sometimes that frightens people. That frightens them. And they don't want to see you move forward. That was the first time in my life that I actually said, you know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm the one that sat down in front of this keyboard and typed out this book. I'm the one that created the cover. I'm the one that poured my inner self into this book. Why should I let somebody else who put in none of the work tell me how I should proceed? Do you find this happens at work? You have a supervisor or a manager saying that you'll never be able to move up through the ranks. You know what? I can tell you stories of people that actually started in the mailroom and have become CEOs of companies. Have went out and said, you know what? I'm tired of working here. Brought their own company, created their own company. The sky is the limit with you. The sky, well, you know what? The sky isn't the limit. The stars. Everything is obtainable by you as long as you believe it's obtainable by you. That's why knowing and understanding your worth without depending on the feedback of others is so very important. Because here's the truth. It's always the ones that tell you that you're worthless or not worth anything that come right back to you, because they know and understand that if the job is going to get done, you're the person that's going to get it done. Okay? I know I got a little emotional there. Hey, listen, let me know how you felt about this clip. Comments, always appreciated. Subscriptions, love. Hey, go ahead and get my book, Habit Cell Life, Positive Thoughts for an Effed Up World. The link is right there. And if you found something that resonated with you and you think it might resonate with others, go ahead and share the video. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain at all. Hey, listen, thank you for tuning in right here on YouTube for Journey with Red. Of course, I'm Red, and you already know. Love you guys.